Hi everybody, welcome back to another tutorial, beat making tutorial. Today we're going to be making dark trap beat. That's what we're going to do. First you're going to want to set your BPM to about 150, 160-ish. Let's say 156. Sounds great. Next you're going to want to open your favorite VST. Whatever you feel like, honestly. Let's go just Omnisphere. Basic, great, everyone loves it. Next, you're gonna just wanna go to whatever strings you have. Let me turn that down before I blast my own ears out. Find whatever sound you want from your strings. Make sure they're epic. And yeah, editor's note. And I don't know, do something fun where I just play a bunch of sounds that I didn't end up choosing. Don't leave that in. Editor's note. Don't. I'm gonna pitch this up because key of C is boring. Perfect. Another nice little trick when you're making music and you wanna sound more natural. You click Alt R and you will auto generate the velocity. It'll make it sound more natural feeling because not everyone plays an instrument at the same volume the whole time. It's a little slight difference, but it adds a little bit more bounce to the end of your track. Now here we're just gonna honestly copy and paste this thing like 3 more times and we'll be back whenever I find what sounds good. So what we got so far is we added a couple more layers, got this sound going on. Nice little slide kind of thing, give it some more waviness. Editor's note, add a little wavy effect. To get this sound, all I did was go over here, I put it in my mixer, I took out a lot of the lows, a lot of the highs. Originally it was this, which sounds terrible. Then I added a bunch of reverb just to try to give it a nice little spacey effect. Together with this, hides in the background a lot. Next thing I added this little keyboard. Same thing, I took out a lot of highs, a lot of lows with it. Added some phaser, give it some bounce to each ear, give it more space, and a flagus. Again, just to add more of a uniqueness than the original sample. Next, at this point, all three together. I'm gonna try something, and if it doesn't sound good, you're not gonna see it, but alright, I added gross beat to the main chord progression just because gross beat's fun. One thing that happens when you gross beat, you start getting low end, so I'm just gonna cut it out, make sure there is none. bass, the bass won't muddle up the track. So typically your bass is going to sit around this little pocket all the way down to 20 hertz. So you basically want to cut around to 150-ish. We're also going to bring up the volume of the original stuff because once you cut out a lot of it, it'll lose the volume. And typically I'm going to add a counter melody, so we're just going to see if we can find some. Pigment, one of the best synths out there, very powerful, very fun, unique. Highly recommend getting it. So he ended up finding a little flute sound. I feel like I love flutes, and did this kind of pattern. And I feel like that's just going to be used for the hook. Your main rhythm for the verse is going to actually do these sounds. And then the flute goes with the hook. So now that we got all that done, we're just going to look for some drums. Again, Alt R, randomize those, get the high notes, a little bit more of a bounce to it. Another thing I like to do when adding bounce to hi-hat, I actually go into their settings. Here, you double click on here. And we're gonna go here to this little wrench thing. We're gonna go to shift. Add a little bit of shift to it till it gets to that 0.01 at that top left, you see. And once you got that, it's gonna make the hi-hats more off center of the rhythm, give it more of a bounce. Now that we got a little rhythm going on, we're gonna add our 808s. We're gonna try to make it sound perfect. All right, now that we got basically our whole song, it's time to arrange it. We're just gonna split this pattern up. Shift, hold everything all the way down to the end. Drag it all in. Put it right at the beginning. Now we're just gonna figure out, well, first we're gonna copy and paste everything all the way to the end. Now we're about 240, basically how long we want our song. Now it's time to make a little basic little intro with what we got. All right, I'm gonna play the beat once through. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll be back next week with another beat sometime next week or this week. I don't know. I don't make the schedule.